I've come pretty much all the way from that store that you see right down there. Came up this ridge, and I've come up to the power lines, and there's also a cell phone transmitter. I hear some noises off in that direction, which should be Camp Hollow. I'm going to investigate that and steer out of the way. The view up here is really nice. Over in that direction in the wood line, possibly up the power line cut, and then over might be a good area for bivouacking. That's what this is all about, just to investigate what's a good area to camp out, light a little fire, get away from populace. And the sound of the traffic isn't too bad, and there's really nothing I can do about that, but this is looking pretty promising right now. It's a pretty good, a little hefty hump. And have to check my charts and see what the elevation rise is, but I've come up quite a bit. All right there. I don't know, you got to see it. Yep, you hear them huffing. Deer. That's what's wrestling around up here. They spotted me before I spotted them. Man, that's a neat sight. I would love to see wildlife out on a hike. It's one of the things that just brings it all to a joy. And I'm shot up in the wood line. So I got my boonie cap to keep the ticks off my head. Long sleeve shirt, keep the ticks off my arm. My schmog, keep the sweat out of my eyes. Got sheriff brown pants so I don't blend so much. And I'm taped up to keep the chiggers out. There's a lot of tall grass up there I had to hike through. And I've already got operations licensed by the federal government. That's FCC. That's not federal property. That's just a sign. I'm not going to vandalize shit, so fuck it. Now let's keep going up here for a little hike and see what we got. Maybe inspect over there in the wood line. I would like to see if I can find that Camp Hollow and just to recon where it's at, so I know where it's at in perspective to where I'm reconning at for a future training site. It looks like my stream is down that fucking thicket. I ain't so sure I'm in shape to be going down there and getting back up. I'll go over a little bit more and investigate, but that water looks like it's too far off for me to recon. And then terrain shoots right on back up that hill. And it's pretty steep slopes. I found this gravel road that goes up to the cell tower. So this might be a service access. I decided I'm going to follow it on down, and I'm assuming it takes me back out on the main road. I'm feeling a little adventurous, and I can scout out up in the wood line to see where would be a good place to swing a hammock and cook a little chow, spend the night maybe. So I'm going to go on down this dirt road, the gravel road, and see what I can find. It might even be a better place to park and gain entrance to up here. I think I know where it comes out. We'll find out. Well, I believe I'm going to have to get the 24K maps, and that's going to cost me a couple of dollars, I think. $70 or $90, because on my topo, my 100K topo, I'm not showing this type of slope. That's pretty serious on down there. And then there's a slope right there, it's not even showing. And further on up, look like a pretty good place for a training area. Now this is strictly just a recon hike, back to nature hike. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish following this gravel road and see what it leads me to. Well, there's where I need to go. I believe that's a store right yonder. And I'm almost certain I know where that comes out at now. And down yonder there is the little valley I came up. Or I think I may have climbed up that little ridge right there and came around. So I've come around this way, up around this way, and then back down here to where I'm at now. And in the future I may just hike up this dirt road, this gravel road, what the hell, and go on to scout out my TAs up here. Alright, I know exactly where that comes out. And I know what's exactly beyond the woods here. There's a convenience store that I parked at. Might even be able to see my car right over there somewhere in the center of the screen. So instead of coming out of the road here and walking up the roadside drawing suspicion of some goofy fucker with a backpack, I'm going to go ahead and scurry down this slope, and all that over there is pretty much open field. Work my way back around to my vehicle and go ahead and call it a day. I'm down there near those gas pumps where I need to be. Not too far. I'll come down the slope pretty good ways. Starting to get tired. Ready to go cool off and relax. It's pretty good time and humid. Pretty humid. Well, I'm down off that slope. From about there to the bottom, had to slide on my hip in 3-point contact. There's a little marshy area right there, not very big. You can see the swamp grass and the cattail. Now I'm in this thick ass grass, which I had to test. I already know it's full of chiggers, but that's why I taped up. And possibly snakes that I'll never see till it's too late. Need to go right over there and scout back around, and I'll be able to get back to my vehicle. And right over yonder is where the road comes up, so I'm going to be parking over there in the future and walking up the gravel road, exploring those areas for a training area. There he is, looking right at me. Man, he's pretty. Just staring me down. He jumped up when I was coming around this curve up here, flashing his white flag. Looks like he's by himself. He or she. I know he's gonna spook. Just curious how far he'll let me get. That's it. Go on, buddy. He's right up here in this ridge. There he goes. Look at him. That ain't no deer. That's a mountain goat.